Hi, how you doing? It's Aaron. In this video I'm going to show you how to replace an oil pressure switch or oil pressure sensor on a 2008 to 2015 Nissan Titan. Now if you have a 2004 to 2007, I do have a video on how to replace that sensor. It's basically an identical procedure except you're going to need an 15/16 socket. Now on a 2008 to 2015 you're going to need a larger socket. It's actually 1 inch and 1/16. You can find the sensor for your 2008 to 2015 from O'Reilly's, the dealer, or Napa, CarQuest. They all should carry it, and it's considerably cheaper than the old style sensors. This ran me about $15 to $16. The 2004 to 2007, and here's the part numbers. That'll run you about $50 to $60, a lot more expensive. Don't know why Nissan did this, but they ended up changing the sensors throughout the years, and if you have an 08 to 15, it's a lot cheaper for you to replace it. Now this isn't a must, but I do have a special socket that's actually for oil pressure sensor, and it works well. This is actually for a GM, but GM style sending unit, but it works for Nissan too. It's basically an inch and 1/16 in diameter, and it has a nice little 3/8 opening to where you can put a 3/8 wrench or ratchet on there. Most 1 inch and 1/16 will come 1/2 inch, which is kind of clunky. Hard to get a 1/2 inch socket way down and wherever you need to replace it. But right now I'm going to show you where that sensor is. And here we are underneath the front of the Titan, and there's the oil filter. And behind that coolant hose is where your oil pressure sensor is located. It's very easy to get to, nothing difficult. First thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that connector is in the sensor and clicked in all the way. That could definitely give you a high oil pressure reading if it is. So go ahead and make sure it is before you go ahead and replace it. And if it is in there tight, go ahead and take off that connector off. All you have to do is depress this little tab right here, and it slides right out. Just one single wire. The older style have 3 wires. This just has 1. What you want to do is throw your socket on the around the sensor and remove it. Some oil will come out, so make sure you do have a drain pan to catch the oil that does come out. And when you install the new sensor, make sure you go ahead and get it good and snug. You don't have to get it really tight, but make sure it is snug. Alright, got the new sensor in there, and as you can see, this job gets dirty real quick. So while you are picking up your sensor or buying your sensor, go ahead and buy a couple cans of brake clean, carb clean / degrease or anything to kind of get this mess cleaned up. Once you have your connector on, go ahead and just clean up the area down here, and the next thing we're going to do is start it up and check for leaks and check for good oil. Now that we got the bottom of the engine all degreased and free of oil, we're going to go ahead and check for oil pressure. Then we're going to go down and check for any leaks. We got pressure. Perfect. And no leaks anywhere. A couple little side notes. Your truck may have a engine shield, engine little cover right down here. There's 4. You're going to need a 10mm socket or wrench to remove 4 bolts to hold that up. And that's pretty much it. We're pretty much good. I'm going to continue to clean under here a little bit more to make sure there's no oil leaks. Last thing I want is this truck to come back with a complaint of an oil leak. So hope this video helped. If you would like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Have a good one.